Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have got a data download here. This is going to be for, I guess, like the second half of part 3. Now, I believe that this should basically be kind of the official end of the celebration. I think we could still get like one more thing, but it would be like a surprise, or intended to be surprise, big EZA. Like an LR EZA next week. Because the way I think that this is going to go is that next week, we will probably be seeing the next Dokkan Fest for the celebration past Worldwide Download Celebration. We'll see on that, though, because Daima is going to, I think, switch up usual patterns and timing and things like that. I think so. We could see units kind of releasing in weird spots with Daima being a thing now. But I think that there could still be one, like, major LR EZA. I saw some people maybe point out maybe we could see Super EZA LR STR Broly next week. I would say that's within the realm of possibility. I don't know if that's directly what I would want, though, because then we really would be overloaded with Legendary Super Saiyan Brolys. We'd have Int Broly, TUR Int Broly, this guy, and then the LR STR Broly. Like, that would be 4, fighting for the team, which would be a bit of an issue. So, alright, let's just go and take a look. So, we've got only one character, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly Super EZA, who does come out tonight. If we go ahead and take a look here, again, he's the only character that's in here. I think that he should be quite good. He should be a nice addition to the team. I think that what's nice about this guy, what's nice about Bio Broly, maybe in TUR Broly to, a much lesser extent, but, we have several options that we could kind of, like, switch in and out. It's not, like, superhero where, like, you're 20 characters deep of, like, ridiculous, like, options you could bring. But now, this team has, like, a core. And then, the last 2 spots, there's several different characters we could cycle in and out. This guy, LR Bio Broly, maybe like Harudagarn, EGL Dokkan Fest Broly would kind of be on the fringes now. Characters like that, which will be good. Now, one thing to point out, it's a little bit of a oddity. I think it's probably because this is, very, very old Dokkan, and this guy was the very first Dokkan Fest. But if we take a look at this, so he gets 200% attack and defense, and then he gets this 150% right here. Even though it says when attacking, it it becomes a start of turn buff. I know that doesn't sound correct, but it is. So his stats, he's not going to be as impressive as it seems. Because this is basically going to, it is when he attacks, but it is basically just going to get directly added to this, rather than be a multiplicative buff. So that will hamper him a little bit. I think he still should be a effective character. He's still going to be capable of doing a lot of damage. He's still going to be Rainbow Orb changing. He's still going to be supporting. So I do think that this character is a great character to be able to run on the team. I think he's going to be very good. I would say there's a very good chance a lot of players, at least in this community, are not going to have this guy ready to go. I believe the last banner this guy was on... Let's double check his banners. Alright, so obviously he is on the LR in Dokkan Fest Broly. When is his last actual, new character banner? I'm not worried about these worldwide download ticket banners, stuff like that. The last time STR Broly was on a banner was the Int Saiyan Day Legendary Super Saiyan Broly banner. That was the last time. So it's been, closer to 4 years than 3 years. Well, I guess it's about halfway. That this guy has been on a banner. So, there's a good chance people didn't have this guy. He has been available with red stones. I've seen some of the YouTubers like Toon Rami, make videos pointing out that this guy could be a good pick with red stones. So, that's going to be good. Characters, for years, this guy and some other characters have been available with, red stones and stuff like that. And, now some of these older characters can become really competitive options. This is why Super EZA is a huge thing. I've been saying a lot of people just love it because it's an old character that becomes relevant again. For me, my main focus is that this is going to be truly exceptional for villain characters, because this is going to really help villain teams come together. And I mean, we could take a look at it. The last 3 Super EZA characters that we've had have been villains. Physical Kid Buu, Physical Goku Black, and now STR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Super EZA is going to help villain teams much more because there just overall is way less villain characters in the game, right? So that's where it's good. And it's good when they nail these villain Super EZAs, and I do think they nailed this guy, so that's going to be good. He's going to be a nice option if you want to run Tech Carnival Broly's Movie Boss team, or if you want to run the LR Broly's Uncontrollable Power team. This guy seems good. And as a Rainbow Orb Changer, finally one is added to Movie Boss as a relevant Rainbow Orb Changer, not like, in Android 13 or something like that. So with that, Broly-chan Lemo will be a little bit more runnable on Movie Bosses too. That's something to keep in mind. So there's that. We have the missions. So looks like there is going to be some of this added for Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. This was a point that some of us were making, not to panic about potential like Super EZAs and stuff like that, right? Like, or not Super EZAs, excuse me, sub EZAs. Like, let's wait and see, because they could just add more missions to this. We'll see what's going to happen with the sub EZAs. It does seem like this celebration has none. It's none. I don't expect we're going to see sub EZA show up next week. Again, celebration ends on the 3rd, right? So, I mean, this is essentially the last stuff for the celebration, besides, like an EX part type thing next week. That's all it's going to be. So this is the end of the celebration, right here. So yeah, no sub EZAs, which is truly a shame, because, I mean, a couple of these guys really could have been very, very handy sub EZAs right now. This Trunks could have been exceptional. The Gohan maybe a little bit less so, but I mean, I'm sure he could have been an effective character, him right there. And then finally, this is the one that really, really mattered. This guy would have been crazy. This guy right here, he would have went crazy right now. This Krillin. Unfortunately, though, him, and him. These 3, I don't see why they didn't do it. This is definitely a huge mistake not to do this, because all these characters would have helped right now. It's like, who knows when these guys might ease in a year, are they actually going to be as competitive options as they would have been? I mean, this guy would have been nice with the Trunks and Gotens, man. He would have really helped. This guy, I mean, I know he's a hybrid Saiyan support, but they easily could have tacked on Movie Hero to that or something like that, right? This guy could have been a great option for the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks team. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. And then that character would have activated his unit super. So seems pretty obvious. This guy, I'm not, like, a little bit less so, because he does have the same name as the Carnival. I mean, I know a lot of times we're going to be in the standby and stuff like that, but this is the one I could do without. But I think these 2 would have been really nice. We didn't get them. Sucks. So that's why, one thing a lot of people don't get is, 1 week into the celebration, they like to begin the crying, right? Oh my God, everything is, horrible, right? I like to just take a little bit of a more measured approach. Let's just wait and see. There's plenty of time to say, Amatsu, you're a fucking clown, once the celebration is done and we get all the info, instead of just jumping the gun. Now, we've got the info, and, dude, if these fights tonight aren't really good, oh, damn, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. All right, so we got some missions here. This is just the Broly Super EZA missions. What do we have right here? Here's the Supreme Battle Spectacle stages, or, okay, let's see. So, yeah, there's 2 stages. Okay, that's expected. Stage 6 is going to be Gohan. Stage 7 is Goten and Trunks. Stage 6 is the Family Kamehameha with Hybrid Saiyans. Okay. Stage 6, Resurrected Warriors. Uh-huh. Resurrected Warriors. I mean, we could build a legitimate team, I guess. Like an Broly Resurrected Warrior / Uncontrollable Power team. Like, we could just run these 4, Kid Buu, Hirudegarn, Bam. Right? Like, that's a reasonable setup. Fat Buu, obviously. Yeah, I would probably run Int Broly, Tech Broly, Bio Broly, Fat Boo, Hirudegar, and Kid Boo. Is probably what I would run for the mission. Huh. Okay. That I'm telling you right now, Resurrected Warrior being a mission makes me think this fight is not going to be that tough because it's 6. Because if you guys remember the Legendary Existence mission in the Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta fight, it was not a 6-character mission. What was it? It was 4? It was 4 or 5 or something like that. Right? Like, they knew that fight was ridiculous, and Legendary Existence was not ridiculous. I mean, I guess we do have a lot of 2024 characters on Resurrected Warrior. We'll see. We'll see. It does make me a little hesitant to wonder how tough these fights are going to be. So Stage 6, again, is going to be Family Kamehameha. Stage 7 will be Trunks and Goten. Stage 7, Uncontrollable Power. I mean, that's a joke. Right? Dude, yeah, Uncontrollable Power is like the best team in the game right now. So, okay, I don't know. We'll have too many trouble with that. I think that the Int Broly Uncontrollable Power team, which I think is probably a little bit better than just Tech Broly's Movie Bosses team. I mean, it's probably the best villain team ever, I think. The Uncontrollable Power team right now? I think so. Like, it covers all bases. You got a bunch of target mechanics, you got a revive, you got domains, you got it all. Probably so. All right, so there's that. So we got the 2 new stages. Now, again... Oh, there is a... Oh, right. Hold on. There's a support memory here, too. We have another one. What is this? Who is this for? It's the Goku and Chi-Chi at the start of the Broly movie is what it is. Alright, what do we got here? Bond of parent and child allies. 10% attack and defense. Holy shit, that's good. For the first 7 turns, Gohan. Get extra 1 key. Damn. Okay. Bond of parent and child. That's pretty good. Holy shit, dude. Like, that's probably the best support memory in the game. Damn. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Sure. Okay. And then we have this. Now, I was thinking, like, okay, like, this could be an event where, you know, there's wallpapers. There's JP exclusive wallpapers and there's global exclusive wallpapers. My guess was that this would be an event to allow players to get the ones that aren't on their version, which I think would be good. But that's not what this appears to be. So, the wallpapers here, I mean, we got them. Is this? And it's this. So, I mean, this is fine. Like, I don't, like, they could have this as a wallpaper. I think that's okay. I don't know if I'm high on these. I think this is kind of, like, this is okay. But, like, with, like, actual good-looking wallpapers, right? A little odd. A little strange. Rewards seem decent, but, I mean, this is just gonna be, like, one of those nuking events and stuff like that. I don't know. This is not really my cup of tea. This is, like, the 2023 Worldwide Download Celebration. You know, you guys go back 3-4 weeks, and I was saying this before anyone tries to rewrite history. The missions last year compared to this year, like, destroyed this year. Last year, we had good Red Zone missions in Red Zone Cell Max, Red Zone Metal Cooler Core. Great missions, fun missions. And then, you know, GT Legendary Goku event missions, Legendary Vegeta event missions as well. Fun missions. And then this year, they gave us a mission in, like, the shitty AoE Cyberman event. Like, who cares? Like, I think those events suck, kind of. Like, the AoE events and these, like, like, the Bardock wave events and shit like that. I don't particularly think those are great. But that's just me. Okay, so we have that. We looked at that. We looked at that. Broly does have equips, too. I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of these. I really do wish that they would give more options for defensive-minded players. I mean, I would just say, I mean, yeah, like, because here's the thing. Where is Broly? Okay. I mean, keep in mind that this kid, if you get 4 Rainbow Orbs, he has 100% crit, dude. Like, you're not going to get 4 Rainbow Orbs every single time, but this guy doesn't need crit. Additional can be good, because he builds up with supers, but unfortunately, he builds up with super attacks. So you can give him 30 additional, and he gives you the hidden potential system additional normal. It gives you 0 value. So I do like this. Defense plus additional, and then obviously the 3 dodge or the 8 defense. But, like, I just think that the rest of these, like, this is pointless. I don't know. I mean, if you're, like, a free-to-play player, like, yeah, you know, throw these on. You know, these are at least, like, solid equips. Like, that'll give your character a little bit more strength. But, I mean, these are certainly not the best. Me, personally, I'm definitely going to give him the bronze 3 dodge. That's awesome. Maybe I'll give him this. Probably just because I grind the Wii Svent all day, every day, and I still can, you know, barely get really good equips that I'd want. Like, what I would want at best for this guy is a 4 dodge, 3 silver additional, right? And then, like, I would want him to have the 6 dodge, 5 additional gold. But those, I mean, I've never gotten a 6 plus a 5 equip yet. I've never gotten one. So, all right, I think that is it. I think we've covered everything in the data download. No loading screens, it doesn't seem like end of celebration loading screens, which we've seen before, which is also a little surprising. I think the 9th anniversary did not have those as well, though, right? So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. We'll do, once we see, like, if there is a final, like, EX part. I did air quotations, but obviously I don't have face cam on. But, like, you know, if there is kind of like an EX part final thing, I'll do a video and we'll cover the last 4 worldwide download celebrations just all together. The 2020 worldwide is just not good enough to be ranked. And I don't think the 2019, like, none of those, you know, every year Dokkan gets better. Like, there's way more content, way more stuff than ever, right? Some people go, oh my God, but, like, I mean, it's true. Like, dude, go look at, like, the 2019 celebration. Like, you can't compare it to this, right? Something like that. But we could rank, like, the last 4. I did a preliminary ranking here. I'll pull this up real quick. Myself, I'd probably go something like this. I think ranking the last couple of worldwides. I do like this one over the 2021 worldwide. I think it's just the vibes were very well. Okay, every one of these celebrations did have huge people complaining all the time, but I mean, we're always gonna have that, right? People were so mad at the Carnival and Dokkan Fest stuff there. People were at the time. People were very mad that all the fights were the same. Like, everyone was saying the fights sucked, but the fights were also, like, the hardest in the game. So, I mean, I do like that. The 2023 Worldwide had a lot of good sub-EZA characters, too. Like, again, it's not just that last year had sub-EZAs. They were good. You know, Int Mai, Gowasu, and Zamasu, go back, and those characters were good, man. And then this year, I think, comes in right here, and then 2021 afterwards. That's probably what I would rank. I mean, dude, 2020, I'm sorry. We can't, that's not even in the mix. It's the 2020 Worldwide and, like, the 5th anniversary, besides, like, vibes off of the characters, like, the celebrations overall were so bad compared to what we get nowadays, right? Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. But let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. Mwah! We'll be there for the showcase. I think that the fights drop at 2 a.m., right? So the wallpaper events at 4 a.m. Yeah, Supreme Magnificent Battles at 2 a.m. I'll be here. 2 a.m. We'll get these fights done. We'll see. I don't expect these fights to be harder than Goku and Frieza, but we'll see. If they are, that could be good. But if it's too toxic, that could be bad. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.